When I got this job, right, my very first engineering job, I had zero experience. Before this, I was a graphic designer. I was a graphic designer making no money. I was making $27,000 a year as a graphic designer. I spent many nights for 6-7 months teaching myself how to code so that I could land a job. When I got this job, right, my very first engineering job, I had zero experience. I had zero experience. In the interview, I exaggerated and said that I'd worked at some other company as a solo developer for a year. That was a lie. I never had another job before this as an engineer. So I came into this company not knowing absolutely nothing. All I knew was the basics of coding. And somehow from knowing the basics of coding, I worked my way up to being the most important engineer on my team on that project, because I am a person who's dedicated, bro. I spent many hours. The first few months working at this company, I spent many hours studying on my own time. The reason I studied on my own time is because I was scared. Because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a clue of what I'm doing. I need to lock in and learn everything I can about this fucking project. And that's what I did. And the truth is, anybody can do this. I am a strong believer that in most career fields, any person can jump into any career field, and if they are dedicated enough, if they're observant enough, if they're a fast learner and they lock in, they can sit down and they can learn it themselves. It's just that most people are lazy. And most people, they're not going to invest the time on their free time. When I first got that job, not knowing anything, I was literally below the level of a fucking entry level intern. I would spend hours and hours on the weekend looking through their code base, learning stuff, mastering everything I could. So I'm more than confident that I will survive this and get another job somewhere else. The question isn't getting another job somewhere else. The question is, how much freedom am I going to have when I get another job? You know, because I enjoy the freedom I've had. For the past 5 years, I've worked 2-3 hours a day. And the rest of the time I've chilled, focusing on videos, hanging out with my buddies, investing, doing research in other areas, having fun, going out. And one of two things could happen. I might find another job that pays much more, but I might be a fucking slave tied to the desk.